Here we are going to discuss the component form of a vector. Vectors can be written in their component form. This means they can be described by a horizontal movement x and a vertical movement y. Okay? So the horizontal movement x is called the horizontal component. And the vertical movement y is called the vertical component. We all know the meaning of the word component, okay? An object, a machine can be broken down in its different component parts, okay? Different parts of that machine. So it's like two parts, two components, a horizontal part, a horizontal component, and a vertical part, a vertical component, as you can clearly see in the diagram. Okay, let's zoom in on the diagram, and you have the horizontal component and the vertical component. So the horizontal part and the vertical part form the vector. For example, the vector OA or the vector B. So it goes on to say the component form of a vector is written as a column matrix with the horizontal component or X value on top and the vertical component Y value below. All right, a column matrix. Towards the right and upwards, the values will be positive, and towards the left and downwards, the values will be negative. So for example, you have the vector OA is equal to this column matrix X and Y. Also note that the vector OA is a position vector, just a reminder, because it starts from the origin. If a vector does not start from the origin, it is called a free vector. So that's just for revision purposes. Now, OA now is equal to 2, 6. All right? One way of interpreting x equal to and y is equal to 6 is as follows. To move from point O to A, okay, to move from point O to point A, you've got to move 2 units horizontally towards the right, okay, and 6 units vertically upwards, because positive is towards the right, positive is also upwards. So we can edit this by including to move from one point O to point A, you've got to move 2 units horizontally towards the right, all right? This vector also implies direction, and 6 units vertically upwards. So exercise 5 says to write the vector ON and OP. ON is V and OP is U in component form, okay, in the component form. Okay, so that's exercise 5. So vectors O, N, okay, and OP, write them in their component form, the X and the Y's. As you can see, it's towards the right and upwards. So your values for X and Y will both be positive numbers. So take out your pencil, your paper, okay, your ruler, and if you need it, and complete vector exercise 5 in order to move on to vector exercise 6.